welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we are doing your December read. This is for anyone in the sign of Taurus, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, always know it's a general read, you guys. So our focus for generals, I only do these once a month, and it's always about the spirit and the soul. So whatever comes through, comes through. It's an internal guidance for you. And I did find myself going really deep with these energies this month. So do bear with the length of the video. I will nurture the energy as I am asked to. Also, guys, I know this is, to me, I feel residuals from the eclipse energy. So for those who have had a rough November, you know, you might still have a residual from what was happening prior, but these are transitions. I feel December will be kind of a relief, a recovery. Main energy, honestly, we have a page of wands here, but when I was meditating on your energy page, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands was very important for you, Taurus. And for me, I love the Ace of Wands because Wands energy in general are important because it indicates the soul and what the soul is transitioning. But Ace of Wands is a gift. It's a reawakening of the soul. Aces are also new beginnings. But this is also an action card. So Ace of Wands is an action card. So I find that clarity is coming in. I also find you in the Emperor energy as well, where you're just being more, I do feel a sense of control, Taurus, but I do feel energy of just kind of really being clear in the mind. And I think there is a need for clarity. And the reason I say that is Six of Swords here. So Six of Swords, right? The mind, the swords are about the mind. And this is about releasing baggage. This is about progression, right? Moving forward. Six is about harmonization. Six of Swords is also about transitions. So there's a need of relief. And so here with the Page of Wands, it's a page, but it's maybe a release of communication. There's this could be a month of a lot of phone calls, maybe good news, something that will bring about this Ace of Wands energy. So the Page of Wands igniting that Ace of Wands. So maybe a newfound freedom of some sort as well. So it seems like it's going to require some level of just moving to calmer waters and patience. But let's see what your major arcana card is also for the month. Let's see what the major arcana change for you. You guys know I love this deck, so I want to pull one from this guy here. What is the major arcana for Taurus? Two. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. And then this deck, this is a turning leaf, right? The Wheel of Fortune is an end of a cycle, which is what I'm saying. I feel there's going to be a sense of relief sometime in December, if not coming in January, but it's all leading to a happy change. Wheel of Fortune, right? Your angels have heard your prayers and have bonded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, right? Forward movement. This is what I'm feeling. Like there's something that's gonna like just kind of feel like there's progress, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions, yes, and due to the suddenness of activity, be confident and trust the guidance you receive. This confidence is where I feel like the rapid of activity is that Emperor energy that I feel you taking place. And so Hanged Man is important here. This is Hanged Man, but in this deck it's called Seeing Clearly, and I feel this is where the clarity is coming, right? With the Six of Swords, where you're finally in a period of some sense of relief mentally in the mind, and it's also like it is a healing energy for sure. It's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past, gift to see the past current situation and envision amazing possibilities, which is that Ace of Wands. So when we see the past, our current situation, amazing possibilities, our soul needs to be ignited. We need to allow our soul to expand in order to move forward, because the wands is everything. It's the only thing that is going to put us into action. If our heart and our mind are not in the right place, then we won't get into action, right? The soul can't activate. So don't worry. The pause in momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So this is there is a pause, but there is also leading to a change. And again, that Ace of Wands, I think it's extremely important. It really just feels like a sense of relief. Wow. Oh my God, this came out in your meditation. And so I'm going to pull another spirit. Give me one more for, this is the Spiritual Journey Oracle. This is for soul's transition. So let's see what Taurus's soul's transition. Give me one more. Beautiful. So we have spend time in nature, retreat from your busy life and connect with wildlife and Mother Earth in its raw and beautiful form. And I think this time in nature is just kind of finding ways to breathe. Some of you, if you have locations where you can, really spend time in nature and really have a quiet mind. And then healer. And I think this is really the healing energy. So you are gifted with the ability to heal through words, thoughts, touch, and actions. You may also explore healing work. I think this is the healing work. This is you spending this time really enforcing this Six of Swords energy where you can find the peace within yourself, right? Soul alignment in the bottom. There's an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose happening at the same time. There is an integration that's happening. And so it can get very uncomfortable when we're in transitions. Well, this wanted to pop out teacher. You're involved in a situation that will help evolve you or someone else. Lessons should be considered a gift during our human experience. And this, I feel it's teaching you something. So either way, you're learning along the way of what this transition is. I'm going to keep the soul alignment here because I do feel souls, we're talking about the alignment, which is that Ace of Wands. When you align, your soul awakens, and that's coming in very strong for you, Taurus, this month. So let's see what you have to allow. I allow to dream. Beautiful. And Ace of Wands are about our soul, where a lot of our dreams lie. And so this is about thinking big, understanding, right? Believing as well. Where's that? Yeah, so your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. So this is allowing you to know that there are changes happening, and it's one of those things where you have to allow yourself to kind of really be in the spirit of believing, right? And it may sound a little bit like mystical, but it is. I do feel like there is a mystical aspect of what needs, everything in this card here, all these images are all mystical. The owl, the dream catcher, the feather, there's everything here is mystical. So it is kind of a mystical approach. So let's see what you have to surrender. God, look at this, you guys. I'm going to pull this out. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And then we have here, surrender your soul's path, which again, your soul alignment. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And like I said, there is a teaching here. So this Six of Swords, this harmonization that's happening within your own energy. I think this, for some of you, the habit of people pleasing, maybe just being more vocal about your needs. I think this is more about finding your voice, is what I'm picking up here. Just owning your voice, right? And for once in your life, like really focusing on something that makes you happy, you know, that really ignites your soul. Again, this is about your integration with your soul. So when we're integrating, there's a level of discomfort that will be experienced during that integration, but it's because we're also fighting certain shadow aspects of ourselves. And, you know, it's uncomfortable because there's also a comfort. Here goes patience and planning. So a lot of patience and planning that will take place. But there's a level of discomfort that sometimes we subconsciously have in terms of the comfort of the shadows, you know, and living out, you know, there's a normalcy to it. So let's see, let's pull some more energies here, Spirit, for Taurus, please, for December. Oh my God. I guess this is going to be a theme for the earth signs because Capricorn had the same so far. Choose wisely here. So a lot of decisions. Wow. Okay. All right, Taurus. So choose wisely. And then this is the mental conflict. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords. There's obviously a decision. You know, there is some stagnation here where I see where the Six of Swords needs to come in, because the Six of Swords, again, we're talking about moving forward. And as long as our mind are in this state and inability to make a decision, then nothing's going to transition. But remember, we're leaving things behind. And I think that's that energy that I'm saying, that our soul gets attached to a certain shadow aspect of an old version of ourselves, and our soul won't align to this new elevated version, or this transition, or this new life, that Ace of Wands energy that we're trying to ignite, right? This Page of Wands, fearlessly just go for and transition into, right? So we have Eight of Wands, more Wands energy, change. So there is fast movement. I think maybe things are moving in a pace that you're not really most comfortable with, and you're a fixed sign. And then the waiting game. So then there's a patience. Oh my God, I told you guys the Emperor is here. This is the approach you need to take. I really do feel strongly Emperor energy for you. This is also the number 4, Taurus, where this you know, you're really gonna have to take the lead here, but also release some level of control. And I think the stuck energy comes from a need to want to control things, which in the bottom here we have trapped in fear, right? So there's a level of fear of the change that we're talking about. And then we have the Sun, and this is the illumination of that fear, and really an illumination of resistance. So the Sun is trying to bring this clarity. It's trying to illuminate over where your resistance is, and it's going to also, you know, of course, the waiting game. So nothing, I really feel with this Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, because the major arcana for the twos is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is trusting our intuition, and your need to make a decision and trust your intuition with the Seven of Cups, right? To eliminate the confusion, to mentally free yourself, free your soul, allow things to move. I think this is a push energy from the universe. Eight of Wands is an energy surge card, right? So this is it's a catalyst, and it's to make you move forward. But as long as no decisions are made, then our soul can't move. But this is the wheel, and I feel that with the wheel, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tower coming up, but because I feel like it's almost like going to be forced on you. But here we're splitting the deck, the Empress and the Hanged Man. So obviously there is there's someone on your mind, or there is a transition, maybe financial change, that has you kind of in this Hanged Man position, kind of, you know, stuck. For some of you, this is a financial decision. So let's see more on this. Let's see the Seven of Cups. Yeah, of course, working. Eight of Pentacles. So something that you're working towards, and there goes that Six of Swords again, holding too tightly Four of Pentacles. You know, again, there's a need to release, and this is only going to happen with your effort. Give me more of the Seven of Cups. Four of Cups. Taurus, yeah, I mean, Ten of Swords. There's like a, you got to shift the focus. This is the past. This is the Ace here, the new beginning. This Ace of Cups is the new beginning. This is the past. So dropping mentally the past, Ten of Swords, mentally letting it go is really what's necessary here. I'm going to get some more information on let's see which one I want to get. This Four of Pentacles. Give me more on this Four of Pentacles. Give me more on this Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Wow, and there goes your energy, Taurus, the Hierophant. So you're stuck in your own ways. And I think that energy where we say surrender to people pleasing, the Six of Pentacles is it's our generosity, right? It's our exchange. And so there's a need for balance. The Six of Pentacles also for me is kind of like, because we're talking about balance, to me also is karma closing. So there's something that needs to be released. This to me is also like my minor arcana for justice, and justice is legalities, like the law, justice, bringing in balance into your life. So there's something that needs to be closed out. And Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So something needs to be closed out here, but I do feel there is a stuck energy here. So holding on too tightly, or someone's holding on too tightly to you. So something has a grasp on you that has you in this confused state. Okay, so let's see this mental conflict, this Two of Swords, right? Causing this Two of Swords energy. Jeez, oh my goodness. Talk about confused. That energy in itself was very messy. All right, give me more of this Two of Swords. Why are they mental conflict? Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Taurus, with the Three of Cups, with the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So something, obviously, it's a resolution. Three of Cups is reconciling, and so something has to be reconciled. Third party situation. Something needs to be reconciled within a third party situation. Let's get more on this Three of Cups here. What's this Three of Cups? What is the Three of Cups energy? Okay. This is the Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands. So this is change, unexpected change. This could be, for some of you, this is a relationship. It could be a marriage. But this is a resolution. Because I felt that justice, this could be legalities with a marriage here. Give me more of this Two of Pentacles. Weighing and waiting. I guess this is where the waiting game comes in, because there is this not knowing what to expect. Yeah. King of Wands. This could be with a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sag, but this is kind of patiently waiting. Nine of Wands, being on guard. You have a Knight of Cups here. So this is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So an inability to really make any decisions at this moment. I do feel this energy of discouragement as well. It's a very guarded energy. And I think also I have to say, it also feels you are being very smart about it, Taurus. Because the King of Wands, again, the Wands, you guys have strong Wands. So this is about action. And I think this is a strategic approach to whatever is it that's being experienced. Yep, action here. There goes that Knight of Wands, and there goes that Ace of Wands. So the Wands energy, and there goes that Wheel of Fortune again, and Eight of Wands. Okay, so Wands let me slow down here, because I know I'm getting too much at one time in my mind, and I know I have to give this, there is change happening. So as I was saying, Taurus, in the beginning of the read, Ace of Wands is very important, because there is a setting of free. So your soul will be free. And as long as you stay in this energy of being strategic, is where the winning ticket is. Because I think emotionally it's where it's going to give you the balance that you need with this Knight of Cups. You know, so I see where the Two of Pentacles energy is. You guys, it is a lot going on. It feels like there's a juggling of being strategic, but also being emotionally intellectual about it, where you're also trying to keep the peace emotionally. And you know that you can't make any hasty moves with the Knight of Swords to disrupt whatever is it that you're dealing with, because again, we're talking about clarifying the Two of Swords, and now also you got 2-2. So 2-2-2 is important. That's what I'm saying. The High Priestess energy is also important, because this is where the fears, I feel, come in, and you kind of trusting your intuition. I think you've got to kind of tap more into that energy where you're not stressing so much, right? Again, Six of Swords energy, really harmonizing, right? We're trying to continue this effort of working towards harmonizing your energy. So, ooh, this is a lot of energy here, Taurus. Let me see this Eight of Wands. Why the Eight of Wands? There goes that Eight of Swords. Again, this is the same energy as this, trapped in fear, right? So wow, death energy. So things are transforming. I think you need to know how to kind of navigate through this space. I think this is an energy that kind of makes you nervous, Taurus. But know that you're integrating, and it will shake things up a bit internally, because this is the mind. Let me see one more for this Eight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, beautiful. Hangman in the bottom with the Ace of Cups. So it's moving to a new beginning. And if you're strategic about it, you know, this is where you'll have to just be patient with what this change is, despite the discomfort. You are a fixed sign, but I think it also makes you nervous that you won't, you know, for some of you, Ace of Pentacles could be financial. This can disrupt something financially, but I think this is not, because with this Ace of Pentacles, let's see give me more on this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. The fears, there are fears that this Ace of Pentacles will be disrupted. And the Ace of Pentacles is your 3D life, right? People, places, things. It could actually just be an impact of, you know, your life, you know, things, assets. Give me more on this Ace of Pentacles. There are fears of a disruption, I feel. Wow. Yep. The World and 10 of Swords. We're talking about swords energy. Again, fears. So I just think there's resolution here. It's going to be a waiting game. I think this is where this is to follow. Here we have Empress energy, Magician. For some of you, this could be, like I said, justice. This could be legalities here that are happening with your finances. There's someone or something that has a strong hold to how this takes place, and this is just going to be a waiting game for sure. Okay, so let's see this waiting game here. Why the Two of Wands? So, okay, positive outcome. The Sun. There goes that Tower. I knew this Tower, and there goes that Empress. I knew this Tower was going to come up. So for some of you, this is a marriage. Emperor and Empress can indicate a marriage here. For some of you, this is aligning yourself to a new beginning, because it's a lot about new beginnings. So maybe this is a closing of a chapter to open another chapter. And this is where this energy is coming from. So this, we're going to get more information on this. Whew. So there has been a change here, and something either had to be put on pause, but let's see, give me more on this Tower. Wow, yeah. Tower with death. Talk about a pause. And it's for transformation, resolution, Four of Swords. You know, this is a pause. Give me more of the Sun. And this is huge. Well, because we have 4 major arcanas here. This, you have no control over this. When this many major arcanas show up, this is a pivotal transition. And when the Tower shows up, and when this many major arcanas show up, Taurus, it's because the universe has taken the wheel, right? And this is why Wheel of Fortune is here. We've seen Wheel of Fortune already. Where is the other guy? I probably didn't. We saw it in the bottom. But that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here, because it's for you to see clearly. Also, when we have so much control, it's when we have so much resistance, it's why the Tower then comes in. So it's almost like we slightly participated in this fallout due to our fears, right? The fear of taking initiatives or making the decisions. And so then other areas get affected in this case. So the Sun is clarified by the Queen of Cups, and this is your emotions. And, you know, right now, I think emotionally, there's a need to try to stay positive. Also nurture your emotions. I think this is really taking your emotions in a whirlwind as well. Here we have 10 of Pentacles here. Again, this could be obviously a releasing of a connection, a marriage. So there's resolution here in terms of a marriage movement, not knowing what to do. Let's see this Empress. Why the Empress? The Sun. Oh my God. Sun twice in the same clarifications, you guys. So there is an emotional disturbance here, and it's with this Empress here. And the Empress obviously is someone you definitely genuinely care about. And there seems like there's a pause with this waiting game. So the Tower has to do with this pause, right? The death energy, this transition, this transformation that's here, and it's being experienced. What I do appreciate is that the Sun is here twice. So it's going to have a positive outcome. It's just not now. This is why the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower is here. It's like almost like you got to let it transform and let it do its thing until all this other energy is resolved. And so it's like the Sun also in reverse means delayed. So the waiting game here, there is a delay with this energy here. Something had to be for something else to transform. So the Tower had to happen because not for something to change. You know, for something to change within your life, because that's really what it is. The major arcanas have to do with our life, our cycles of life. So let's see this Emperor energy. I think this is where you're really holding on. Not holding on, but taking initiatives here. I think you're being very, there is a sense of clarity I'm feeling with this Emperor. You know what you need to do, Taurus. Give me more of this Emperor energy. You know what you need to do. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. You know what you need to do. You want a new beginning. you know, and Seven of Wands is standing your ground. And I really just feel the Emperor lives out by integrity. The Emperor is experienced. The Emperor knows what they need to do. And so this is an energy of really owning up this responsibility. And so here you just have to continue to move forward, stand your ground. You know what you want. What are the other energies, right? Just kind of allow yourself to heal and like to soothe somehow while you're in this wheel of fortune. Like it's like a transition, and it's almost like, you know, taking place at the same time. So this is a lot of major arcana to happen at one time, and this is literally closing out a cycle. So if there's emotionally fears about, you know, that's kind of keeping your mind stuck, then of course you're going to be in the space. But I think the more this fear like overpowers you, the more you also put it yourself in a position to really take this initiative, because it's almost that uncomfortable. The Tower, it's almost that uncomfortable. So let me see the Seven of Wands. So getting more on the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah, if you want this new beginning, right, the surrendering, this new beginning, then you have to really take charge, take this initiative yourself. You got to take this leap. You've got to just go with it and understand that nothing, you know, nothing will change unless you're in the driver seat, right? You've got the wheel. You kind of got the wheel, and you're working with the universe to help you with this transition. Because if the pain came, then that's usually the communication. What I've always experienced for myself is that's normally the communication Spirit gives you for change. So give me more on this Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups? Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, Six of Wands. Yeah, more Wands energy. So leaving something behind, right? You starting. This could be an offering, maybe to this Empress here. Whatever you've put on delay. But this Ace of Cups is it's definitely an emotional offer, a new beginning, walking away from the past. Eight of Cups and Six of Wands, just kind of persevering. You know, you recognize what you want. The Six of Wands is recognizing. You understand what the goal is, and you're going for it. And I think this is the new leap that we're talking about, like that new energy, that leap that is necessary for you to keep moving forward. So this is part of your soul path. You're really just integrating, and you're really aligning, Taurus, right? You know, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And, you know, these world energies, these are lessons. These are mental lessons we learn, and we have to choose to close these cycles as well for the shift, you know, to allow the shift to take place and to move to the next stage. So let's see, what is the abundance energy for Taurus for December? What do we have? Savings. You've got savings here, Taurus. So as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So again, I really do feel this is a transition financially for some of you. This could be a settling of something with the law, justice, something with some legalities that is really bringing this mental conflict for some of you. Let me get one more abundance energy. Okay, 2, partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So this is about healthy partnerships. You know, maybe there is, like I said, this Empress who has more of an energetic light, right? The sun. There is a a light here. Sun is very bright, and I mean, we've got it 3 times, so there's a brightness in your life that has to be illuminated where your fears are. And this is why you are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. There is an illumination from this energy to release whatever resistance that's in your life. And so here, attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. And this is just the fears, right? Like, you know, really releasing these fears. I don't really feel any chasing energy here. What I just feel is this fear of resistance to outcome, not knowing what outcome is. So, and it's just part of the process, Taurus. So let's see what other guidance for Taurus for December. Oh my goodness, Spirit. Wow, temptations. Oof. Watch out for addictive behaviors, toxic people, and situations that don't serve you. Be cautious not to get trapped in negative cycles. Break free. This could be a mind, and obviously there are negative cycles here because if it's in the mind, there's an addictive, whether it's mentally, toxic people and situations that don't serve you, whether it's a person that you have to navigate through, Taurus, but be cautious not to get trapped in negative cycles. So there's a need to break free from a negative cycle here, for sure. Okay, we've got play. Give yourself permission to have fun. Raise your vibration by simply experiencing the joys of life. Yeah, and this is really what it is. You know, you finding some energy, the sword's energy, when you're too much in the mind, it's going to lower the vibration. And at this point, you're going to have to find some level of balance within your own life. Harmonize, right? That's why Spirit is saying, get your mind right. 6 of Swords, try to calm down, overcome this hurdle, right? It's a transitional. Look at it as a transitional period. And that's how you'll get clear. But also you have to make this decision. So I do feel, Taurus, you're in this space. You're very strong. Like I said in the beginning of the area, this Emperor energy. So as long as you're standing in this Emperor energy, you will release yourself and embark into this new, like, freedom, right? Where you'll have more emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups. There will be more emotional fulfillment in what you're receiving. And also this is about nurturing your own space as well. And only allowing those people, because, right, we're no longer people pleasing here. Only allowing those people who are also contributing to that self-care and that self-love you've been giving yourself and you know that you deserve. So Taurus, long read. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.